Okay, we are live, and I have a sneaking suspicion that doing this the way that I'm currently doing it might just blow all my shit up. So, see about that. Sorry for the delay. I got caught doing laundry, caught doing a bunch of things. So, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi, kicking it with me today on the stream. I am like very quickly trying to get this shit under control for when for once Summer Game Fest starts. Summer Game Fest. What's where what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm just gonna go to Geoff Keighley. Just go straight to the source. Geoff with a G. Keighley. All right. Oh, there's Twitch drops. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, that's starting in like a minute, so I have quickly enough time to tweet out. Hey. Hashtag Summer Game Fest. Hopefully the stream holds up because I am rendering that video, that Forza stream at the same time. So hopefully all that shit is under control. Should have enough internet, Vinternet, whatever you want to call it, to get this shit done. Okay, live covering Summer Game Fest. Twitch. What they call key three? What the fuck? What are they calling the key three? What is? Oh, Spencer, what up, sir? It's been a long time. Spencer, we're gonna be checking out Summer Game Fest, so that's gonna be happening very, very shortly. So we're just looking at that. My connection is timed out because my computer is... I'm trying to render a video, live stream, and do all this at the same time. So, what are they calling key 3? If we go to... Spencer, what are you doing? Oh, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm a little frazzled as I get this shit going, but that's what they're calling it.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Geoff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games.
Oh,
we are live here
that's
in Los
not right.
Angeles, so whether you're
None of that's right.
home or watching inside
Oh,
IMAX
this is all
theater,
going to shit.
welcome to our showcase event. Over the
Why
next
can't I
2
hear
hours,
this?
we'll give you updates on the games you love.
Oh, you can hear it. I can't.
Special developer guests, and yes, have a
There
few
we go.
surprises along the way too.
All right,
what
fuck it.
I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch,
Let's
or
just get to the
mobile,
show.
We'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Geoff Keighley says it doesn't matter.
Simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds, new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, let's face it,
Oh, come on.
you're not going to get everything today.
Come on, Geoff Keighley. Give me everything I want.
Stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever
Luke.
since,
Everybody
this
loves Luke.
legendary Japanese fighting game
Everybody
has continued to
loves
evolve.
Luke.
Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the
They're putting
exclusive
Chun-Li
first gameplay
in Street Fighter.
Enjoy.
Just crazy. Oh, I kind of like that Capcom logo. I kind of like that. That's fun. It's not as good as the old one, but
You won't know what hit you.
America's Heroes back. Who's this guy?
Let's get this mission started.
Oh, Guile. What up, Guile? Oh, I want hair like Guile. I just want hair. I will say this: Street Fighter 6 looking a lot better than Street Fighter 5. So I'm not the biggest Street Fighter guy. In fact, I'm not a Street Fighter guy, but Street Fighter 6 seeming okay. Trying to tweet this out while we cover this, so I'm like multitasking a little bit, but I don't know. Looks good. Yeah, it looks good. PS4, PS5, Xbox, Steam. Those are all the places where you can play Street Fighter.
All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Okay, what is this? I don't know. So that's the thing, is I'm not like super up on what's announced, what's new, what's coming out. So a lot of this stuff might seem new to me. This looks like this looks like Alien. Is this Alien Isolation? Is this
Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online.
Is this Alien
We
Isolation
found the
2?
relay, but there was
Yo,
a
turn up the audio.
problem.
Active Panda, you got it.
Get that door closed now, Private.
Hey, they're making a new Alien game.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
All right. Thank you, Active Panda. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi and telling me my audio is too low. Forza Horizon's a really loud game, so
Take the lead.
I'm blaming it on Forza.
This ain't good.
So is this a sequel to Isolation? Are they making a sequel to
new
Colonial
kind of
Marines?
evil.
Because that would be funny.
And it found us first.
What the?
This wasn't human.
No? Oh, hey. It also, yeah, I mean, it could be, what's that game called? Aliens Fireteam Elite? Aliens Fireteam Elite, it could be that.
Through that door.
It could be that. I tried a little bit of Aliens Fireteam Elite. I tried a little bit of Mass Effect 4 looks weird, that's right. Hopefully you get to fuck a Xenomorph in this one.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Well, what is it? Aliens. Okay. There's multiple Okay. Oh. 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 Look, I don't want to sound like rude or anything, but it being
That
top
was
down,
Aliens Dark Descent, and
a
it's
lot
coming
less
in
interesting.
2023 to
a lot
console and
less
PC.
interesting.
Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we
They
revealed
should
the Callisto
make
Protocol
an
from
Alien
the
game
creative
with like a
forces
proper
behind the Dead Space franchise.
budget.
Today, I am
They should make it
thrilled
with
to
a
get to show
proper
you the
budget
first raw
instead of
gameplay alongside
whatever
its
that
creator, Glenn
might be.
Schofield.
Not saying that like
But
top-down
first,
games are
here's
like
the
low budget or
quote-unquote
whatever, but
Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
got that Schofield cut, baby. I want the Glenn Schofield cut of my my Wagyu. What's they call it? The Wagyu beef? Ragu is the sauce. Wagyu is the beef. An alien tactical RPG. They should make one of those.
Take
Sure,
a
why
look
not?
outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding
Remember
on to
when
right
this game was supposed to take place in the
now, that's
PUBG
your
universe?
old life.
Remember when they
You gotta
originally
let
announced
that
this? It's
go.
like, it's a survival horror game set in the
Your new
player unknown battleground
is
world.
entirely
Yeah,
in
no one
my
does.
hands.
Yeah, me neither. Boy, they sure are making Dead Space, huh?
I'm just trying to give you a
I mean, they're
chance
also making Dead Space, but this
at rebirth.
sure looks like Dead Space.
I just love that last part.
Are we gonna do any spacewalking in this?
Gives me chills every time.
Well, I get to slowly walk outside a, oh, that's pretty fun. Okay. Yeah, I guess you kind of forget that, like, Dead Space 1 and, like, 2, like, pretty gory, remembered as pretty gory games. I've never, like, spent a ton of time with the Dead Space games, but, like, pretty gory. You're, like, stomping these dudes' heads and all this stuff, so it's... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sure.
Welcome to your new home.
What is this game called again? The Callisto Protocol, right. Yeah, dude. Right, Dead Space and The Rock.
That's
Everyone
right.
was
We
that's
know
right.
what you
Yeah,
wanted
why
to
not?
see.
Shut
And joining me now, Glenn
I was
Schofield.
gonna say Sean Connery
This
has
is
time. He
Glenn.
doesn't have time.
First of
But
all,
Nicolas Cage has time.
Congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have
Wow.
built this
We have a
team,
game that's
this
actually coming out in
studio, new
2022.
IP,
Holy
shipping
shit.
This December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to
Oh,
thank
Glenn
you,
Schofield's gonna cut a
for all
promo
you've
on
done
everybody.
for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development.
Okay, let's see. Yeah,
and
let's,
people are
like-
gonna be blown away
like,
when they see it. But
in
tell us a bit
trailers,
about
this
what are we
looks
gonna see
like
today.
yeah, we
Dead
got a couple
Space.
minutes of
In
like you said, like, raw
gameplay,
gameplay.
is it going
It's
to be
two
Dead
segments
Space?
in the first
I
half
am
of the
assuming
game.
that this game
One is a med
is
bay, another one
exactly
is a
what they
power
presented
station,
as, but
and you're gonna
let's
see,
actually see what
some
is
new
up with this
enemies,
game.
some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great.
Not
And,
since
and then check out the.
not
the
since
nice
Sleeping
ending
Dogs
we
have I been
where
excited to
we,
put
you know,
enemies
usually
in
we'll kill
fans.
our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work. You guys
While they're
are
talking, I'm just
amazing.
gonna quick
Thank you very much.
Switch some.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, you know, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and
Yeah,
let's
even
let
Jeff
the footage
Keighley's
speak
like,
for
man, you're
itself. Glenn
you're really putting this
Schofield,
out this
striking
year, huh?
distance.
All right,
Here it is, the
sure.
first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Okay. Hey, what do you know? This looks like Dead Space. Is the health like the back of his neck? Is that what's going on? Did they go as far as to say like that's your health? Because that'd be cool. I mean, you can't steal the suit, right? You can't steal the suit, but suit design, EA will not allow it. Uh-huh. Well, when I run out of Resident Evil games to play on Scared Out of My Wits, available on YouTube, maybe I should do this. Oh, is he going to cut that guy in half? Oh, never mind. Right, the gravity gun. I don't maybe love the way those guns look. Like, the impact doesn't look amazing. Maybe it feels better than it looks. I mean, that's always the thing with, like, when you look at, like, games like this or any type of, like, shooting game, it's like, well, I hope that's fun to, like, pull the trigger and shoot the enemies, but you kind of can't get a feeling for that until you actually literally get a feel for it in some cases. Callisto credits. Does $99 give me the best value in Callisto credits in this game? Okay, now I have to go find keys. Oh, now I have the suit. I wonder how the people who are making that new Dead Space game feel about this. Because, I don't know. I also have not seen, I think, like, that Dead Space game is much further away from release than this. Alright, put him in the fan. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, well, that's fun.
Oh, my God. That just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrived.
Finally,
Infinity
they're making
Ward
a
is
sequel
once
to
again
Modern
returning to its
Warfare.
roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the
Not
world
since
premiere of its gameplay
2006.
with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head
Has
to
there
the
been a
Port of
sequel
Long
to
Beach to check in with
Modern
Johanna
Warfare?
Ferris.
Hopefully they
the
don't
head
make a
of
sequel.
Call of
Hopefully
Duty.
they don't make a Modern Warfare 3. No one wants a Modern Warfare 3. See, this is why all the shipping delays are happening, because they're spending time on these barges.
Hi, everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything.
Yeah.
And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch
Are they gonna
of Modern Warfare 2.
Are they gonna fake war
back.
crimes again?
We are
Fake?
bigger,
Are they gonna
and
fake
we are bringing
real
the
war
entire
crimes again?
team. Price,
That's the question.
Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern
Man,
Warfare
they
2.
really have to, like, tiptoe around the fact that, like, these games keep getting closer and closer to, like, current events, current war, and all that stuff. Like, shit. Oil. I know. I know. You know why the price of gas is so fucking high? Because of Modern Warfare 2. Well, hopefully they bring back the night vision goggles. Hey, this looks pretty good. Like, this looks like a significant, like, tech upgrade over Modern Warfare, recent Modern Warfare. I played Just Cause 2. I know how oil rigs work.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll consider playing this. The only reason I say I consider playing this is I'm trying to ball on a budget as a gamer and stuff like that. Like, I'm not trying to spend as much money with gaming and whatnot, but Modern Warfare looking good. This looks, yeah.
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Scorers, right side.
Oh. Yes, that's the other thing is like, yes, these Call of Duty missions do start to look pretty similar, but they look better.
Falcon doing undone.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
But how's the ray tracing and the night vision going to look in this game? Yep, shot that guy. Look, this the fucking thing is like Call of Duty like just kind of works like Madden, like a lot of these other like institutions and games. Like, yeah, they have off years and there are good games and there are bad games, but when it works, it just kind of works. And I'm liking what I see of this. You know, maybe a little slower paced or whatnot, but I'm liking what I see.
They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1. We're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies all.
Now, I will say this, and this is something that they're probably not going to show, but it would be nice to like care about a Call of Duty story again. Like that's one thing I feel like I haven't kind of cared about in a while. Like I didn't even really like care about the story in that last Modern Warfare game. Like I liked the story in Infinite Warfare. Actually, I like the story in Infinite Warfare a bit.
Clear.
But it's always interesting watching these like slower paced, like very scripted. Well, I mean, the whole game's scripted, but these like very heavily scripted, you know, demos. When it's like, I'd probably be getting through this in like half as much time, if I were playing this for real.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed.
Well, how are you gonna get to the ship?
The ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Uh-huh. I thought you said lunch, not launch. Yeah, like everyone's gonna be sprinting. Yeah, like that's, yeah, like who actually plays these games? So like that's what I'm saying. Like I think when you play it this slow, you can kind of take in a little bit more of the atmosphere, the graphics, and kind of design. But like, I'm going to be I'm gonna put this game on easy, and I'm going to like play most shooters these days. I try to play like it is Wolfenstein, recent Wolfenstein, whether I can dual wield two-handed weapons or not. So I don't know what's the point of showing it this slow. You know why? Because this demo would be like half, you know, this demo would be a quarter of the length if you played it the way you'd actually play a Call of Duty game.
Missile controls are on the bridge.
Okay, now we're just on.
Stop the launch.
Okay, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Moving cover and all that stuff.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up.
Maintain overwatch. You can only move so far because... Oh, got the shotgun now. Okay.
Reloading.
Geoff Keighley, my advice to you is assume that people watching this know what Call of Duty looks like, because I think we've seen enough of this game. I get it. It looks good. It looks better than those last couple of Call of Duty games anyways, and I don't care. I might try. If Warzone 2.0 is going to be free to play, regardless of when I pick this game up or whatnot or whatever, I care about the multiplayer. Like I'll maybe fuck around with Warzone 2.0, like once or twice. But yeah. Oh, hey, you can cover. I think the more interesting thing they were talking about with this game was that like games going forward are going to be built with this engine. They're not going back and forth and switching tech. Like they're trying to provide a more consistent Call of Duty experience, which I think leaves them in an interesting place, because I just feel like sooner or later you don't need Call of Duty to be this like annual $70 thing. Like I know that they were talking about taking a year off next year after this game. Man, the pace in which they're playing this. Come on, this isn't The Division, okay? Have you ever breached and cleared in a video game before? Yeah, now we're getting into now this is Call of Duty. Yes, everything they're showing here. This looks like Call of Duty. I can't imagine paying full price for another COD game. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is like it's $70 for what? Like a multiplayer
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's
At one
everything?
point, Call of Duty
Great.
seemed like a
Thanks
really
to
good
have you
value.
with
It
us,
seemed
and
like a
also
really
Jeff
good deal.
from,
Like I'm
Infinity
paying
Ward.
$70, I'm paying
We saw
$60,
the
I'm
first
getting
gameplay. Thanks for
like
that extended sequence. Looks
I'm getting
incredible.
co-op. I'm
Jeff,
getting
tell us a
campaign
bit
that might have
about that
co-op.
mission.
I'm
Where's
getting
that
the
set in game? What are we
multiplayer.
seeing?
You know, they've added
Absolutely. So first of all, we're really excited to welcome back
Captain
John Price
Warzone, which is
and,
free and all that sort of thing. But
Jazz Garrick.
yeah, I don't know.
You know,
It seems
they're
like
not-
it seems
they're
like
not
a price
actually
to
in
pay
what we
when
saw
all
today,
I really
but,
care
they're
about
returning members from
is
1
the
for 1, and the other two
campaign. Like the
characters,
only thing I
that
really
were-
care about
you
is the
may recognize
campaign.
from the older franchise that we're reimagining.
Like I think I'm at the
are,
point now where,
Simon,
as much as
Ghost
it's a different
Riley,
experience, if I
and,
wanted Call of
of
Duty
course,
multiplayer,
Silk
I
John
think I would
McTavish.
just
and then a couple other new
play
characters in
Warzone.
here
Like I
that
think
we're really
that's probably
excited,
where I'm
that
at.
we're
Like
going to create for
maybe
this
I should
game.
go back and play Warzone.
First,
talking about
Commander Philip Graves,
talking about
and,
this stuff,
Mexican
but
Special Forces Colonel
I don't know.
Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's
Spilled
just
my
as
water.
important as
That's
Task Force
okay.
141. But as far as the
let
level's
it.
concerned, you know, I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous.
Yeah, maybe they should make another
collaboration
Killzone
across all
game.
of
Yeah,
the
campaign
different,
that you can
disciplines, as
really
you saw.
sink
Everybody
your
coming
teeth into.
together.
Well,
some
that
really,
last
motivated devs here, and
Killzone
you know, you
Shadowfall
saw the wind and
was
the,
not maybe the campaign you
animations
wanted it
and
to be,
the awesome
but
sound
it was a
design.
launch game
and, of
and it
course,
was
our
a
new water
pretty
tech,
good looking
which is
PS4
actually
game at the
pushing the ball in
time.
different
Launch
directions. It's creating a physically
multiplayer was
dynamic
pretty
environment,
disappointing. Yeah,
allowing for the cover you were
they
seeing
should
in
make
certain
another
cases you could be
Killzone, but
behind
like
cover, and then suddenly
they
that
need
cover
to
would
bring
shift and
back
leave
that
you exposed,
Killzone
but
2
it
and
also
3
leaves the enemy
stank. I think
exposed, creating this
Shadowfall
emergent
didn't
gameplay.
quite do it, and I
So,
think
again, I'm
left
very
the
excited. Just can't
franchise
wait.
in kind of
I'm
an
so excited that
awkward
we get to show it off today.
awkward
And that's
place,
just a
especially
hint
now
of
with
where
like
things are
Horizon
gonna
being
go.
what it is.
Johanna, tell us a bit about Call
But be
of Duty
careful, you might have a
overall.
bunch of
Modern
white
Warfare
people
2,
with
obviously, you know,
dreadlocks in
we're
the
so
next
excited that
Killzone
it's
game,
back
so
this year.
be
We've
careful
got
what
lots
you
going on
wish
across
for.
Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see
Bring back third-person
incredible rendering,
mode.
incredible graphics, all the things.
If
just
this
like
is
in the
truly,
game
if this
itself,
is,
built all on one
sorry,
shared
right now,
engine now,
this is
across
truly going to be
Warzone
a
and
sequel to
Modern
Modern Warfare
going
2,
forward. Of course,
and I
there's a lot of
mean
chatter and interest
a
about
sequel to Modern
the
Warfare
new
2,
Warzone experience.
not
We're
a sequel to Modern
affectionately
Warfare.
calling it Warzone 2.0.
They need to bring back
There will
that
be,
weird third-person
a
camera
standalone experience
that
of
they
Warzone
had
for
in
current existing players as well. So
Call of Duty
we're gonna
Modern
sort of
Warfare
feed
2.
the entire community there, but all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to
Everyone
mobile
is
as
so
well
excited
players
for
on the
Task Force
go.
141.
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
I mean,
Well, before we leave,
it's
we
a
gotta
shame
ask
because
little
this
bit
is a
about
Call of Duty
Warzone
that
2. I
I'm
know we
interested
just,
in.
we're
I just
showing
wish this
gameplay
was a
here on
Call
this,
of
but
Duty
can you
that
tell
was
us
going to be
anything?
on
There's
Game
seems like
Pass.
there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer
But these
yesterday.
corporate mergers,
we're
these
seeing that
corporate
from the
restructuring
community.
can't
We
happen
love when
quick
the fans
enough.
can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this
No
game,
build mode.
this
No
moment
build
is
mode.
such
Finally
an
coming
important,
to
title for all of us looking ahead.
finally
and
coming to
like we
Warzone.
said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
What? What is this? 30 years later. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. Like, this isn't really my game. This isn't really my thing, but I think if that's what... I don't know. This is flashback, right? This is Out of This World. This is flashback. Didn't they make a sequel to Flashback? Like an Xbox 360, like... Oh, this is literally called Flashback 2. Okay, okay. It's not okay. I guess I should have paid attention when he said sequel. Yeah, I don't know about that.
All right, let's turn back.
People who
time.
like Flashback
Back in
fucking love
2017,
Flashback.
We announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look.
Is that
at
the name of the
gameplay
studio,
this
the
dark
Astronauts in
fantasy
Poland?
First-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Okay. Witchfire. Oh, you guys made what the fuck is that game called? Third person, the last remnant, the something, that third person Souls game. They made that, but a first person shooter. Actually, no, this looks kind of like Painkiller. Oh. Oh, okay. No, this looks okay. I think I'm in. Whatever this is, I think I'm in. Witchfire? I don't remember seeing this. This looks cool. Early access, though. What is going to be available? Witchfire looks super cool. I'll give them that. Witchfire. Sure, like, yeah, like... Sure, like... I hope that's good. I hope that's cool.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
World premiere.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29.
Oh, that's a voice actor I've heard before.
I can't believe what I saw.
It's fucked up that when I hear indie, I just assume it's like a side-scrolling roguelike. This could very much be that, but it doesn't sound like it. Yes, this could very easily be. Yes, that is Active Panda. Great suggestion. This very well could be some Technomancer ass looking shit. Yes, when I said those sound like voice actors I've heard before,
That's something
they were
brand
like,
new,
"Hey,
and
just so you
look
know,
who
you've heard
it
these people
is.
before." Hey, look,
Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working
that's
on a
the
game
Joker,
together.
guys.
What a
That's
cool
the Joker.
team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in yeah. Oh, man. We can't wait to show
Do
you
people
what we've been
like?
working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
This,
It's so great
this
to
don't
be here.
want to
Thanks
sound
for having us.
reductive
It's
or
so great
mean.
that you're in another game.
But like
I
when
mean,
people
it's
hear
this
that
is
like
the first
certain
game since Red Dead
voice
One of the
actors
first
are going to
major
be in a
ones in
project
while,
together,
and I play a character by
do
the
they
name
get
of Jack
excited? Like,
Keighley.
are
He's a
you
maintenance
like
engineer
excited to see
on a
Roger
remote
Clark and
Martian mining
Troy
post.
Baker
His
like
job is to make sure that
duking it out in a game? Like, is that a thing that like excites you? Like, is that a thing? Like, do people get excited just on the mere presence of like a voice actor being in
I gotta ask,
in a
I think
game
lot of people will see this thing
when
and they'll
presented
probably
as
wonder,
like a conflict
it's a new
between
team,
two
right?
voice
independent
actors?
studio,
Right? Like, is
you're
this exciting that
producing this
Roger
with
Clark and
huge production values.
Troy
I'm
Baker are
curious, like,
going
how did you guys get
are going to go
attached
at
and
it
also
in a
the
game?
background?
I will
Like
say that
when they announced
2020
that
to me
Samoa
was
Joe
the
was going to play King
most
Shark
impactful
in
year for games. It was the first. I mean, obviously
King
we had
Shark
this
and Kill the
unprecedented
Justice
moment
League. I was like,
pandemic
oh, that
and
sounds awesome. But I
forced
was
the way
like,
that
I don't
we
really
look
like
at everything as a society,
care
but also
like
the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools. That
Samoa
were being made available
Joe
that
as
were
King Shark is going to
leveling
be
the
in
playing field
conflict
between
with
the AAA studios and the indie studios of the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out.
like
James
to me, it was
Tinsdale,
cool when like
who
Kevin
is brand new
Conroy
studio, said,
and
"We'd like for
Mark
you to,
Hamill were in the
consider being a
Arkham
part of
games
this
because I was
game,"
like,
and
well,
he
that makes
walked you
sense.
through a
Like,
very brief description of what the
you know,
experience was
like
going to be like.
they
And
got the voice
in the very
actors from the
beginning, he
animated show
said,
to do this, right?
we
But
want this to feel it's a tight thriller.
I
We
wasn't
want it
like,
to
oh
feel
man, I
like
can't wait
Dead
to see
Space
them
meets
yell at
Duncan
each
Jones
other
Brewery.
in
And I was like,
on
sign me up.
screen.
I'm into that, absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to.
I guess I've seen some of the
I'm also
behind the
maybe
scenes
not
and the
super
performance
convinced
capture
on this
Unreal
game
Engine
because
5.
their
I mean,
whole
it
thing is
looks
like,
absolutely
hey,
phenomenal.
here's a game that
Give
we're
us a
not going
hint
to really
about,
show
the
much of
gameplay,
or
like, what are
talk
we
much
gonna do
about,
in
but
this?
here are the people
the
that are in
verbs
it.
always
Like,
important.
what's the
So
game?
We're going
Like,
to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on.
no,
but,
you're not letting
this is a
the
game where you
Troy
as the
Baker.
player,
You're not
gonna
letting
be
the game speak
exploring,
for
you're gonna
itself.
be
You're
discovering.
talking
Like
about
we said, it's a
yourself
very
and Roger.
tight
Whatever.
thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations.
Nothing about that
multiple ways
game
for
looked
you to
fast-paced.
Traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste.
Yeah, because most of the budget went into
resources
you two
on
fucking
the
guys.
Performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. That was one of our favorite moments.
I'm not trying to be
there
rude.
is a
I'm
lot
not
of
trying to
action
be
in this
mean,
game,
but Jesus
and
Christ.
that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour. And I
Okay,
will
so
come
you guys
back
are basically
to you
booking
with
wrestling
the story of this
matches
fight.
to
after an
come
hour,
up
he
with
comes to us and he
motivation for
goes,
your
it was
characters.
like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And I
wonder if Troy Baker's ever been in a 12-step recovery
program.
program.
And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
Glorious.
did.
They should
There
put
was a lot
Bobby
of
Roode in
trust,
this game.
and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game.
I would
All
love
right,
it if
appreciate
Fort
very much,
Solis
guys.
was a
All
great
right,
game.
Well, next
But
up, keeping
what
up with the
they've
Space
shown,
theme,
I'm
it's
not
time to world premiere
convinced.
a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Okay, sign me up. The Doom soundtrack is great. I love the Doom soundtrack, so let's go. No, not that. The new Doom soundtrack. Boy, survival horror is back, huh, guys? Sure, not a lot of music for the thing where they kind of advertise Mick. What? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh? Looks... Nobody plays first-person shooters this slow. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Okay, I was gonna say, is this a Terminator game? But no. They didn't present any of Mick Gordon's music.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see
Making games...
Now it's time to check in with a very
Well, making games is hard. Making games is hard. Showing games is hard. I get it. But you do not name drop Mick Gordon and then don't let me listen to some of his music.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
You say big...
What's up, everybody?
Oh.
And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around
Just go back and watch The Rock with Bill Gates revealing the talking about the Xbox. Forget this. Forget all this. Once you're done, go look up like original Xbox, The Rock, and have a good time.
And smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive.
Who calls you Uncle Handsome?
Energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys
What does this
also
have to
know
do with
me
video
as
games?
The greatest.
Though I
and
wouldn't
most
mind trying his energy
electrifying
drink.
Surprise in gaming that happened. You know me.
Oh,
as
they're
the
finally
Foundation.
doing that Spy Hunter movie,
gotta
which
tell
they
you
made the
guys,
game for,
number
but
one,
then the
thank you
movie
so
got
much for the
canceled, but the
crazy
game still
response
came
of
out.
me becoming the Foundation, but also, I gotta say that I've had such a pleasure.
Wouldn't it be funny if Roman
working
Reigns just
with,
ran in here and
Epic
beat him
Games
up?
And the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable.
Are they making a
For
Black
those who
Adam
don't,
game?
I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only.
Are we over The Rock?
See the hierarchy of
I don't know
power
if I'm over The Rock. Like, I still think The Rock makes some good movies, but
It
like,
has been an honor.
are we like past the point of like The Rock being like a selling point in games and movie and media now?
So until then,
I think it might also be because I feel like so many of these Rock movies just start to look the same.
keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming.
But like,
and
this
I'll
is
see you
just
down the
exhausting
road.
to watch.
This is Black Adam.
I thought this was the Summer Game Fest, not the Summer Movie Fest.
Ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Boy, that facial hair on Pierce Brosnan, huh?
Then I was reborn a god. Now, I kneel before no one.
You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you!
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket. All black anything, you know my fresh coat.
Hey, remember Outriders? Here's footage of the game Outriders, but not actual gameplay footage of Outriders, a game that is already out. You know what? Maybe I should go back and give Outriders a shot. Maybe I should go back and give Outriders a shot. A proper shot. No, I shouldn't. Okay, well, there you go. Don't play Outriders. Also, that Black Adam movie doesn't look amazing. It is so funny to me that this game, which is already out, I mean, maybe not this expansion or this update or whatever, but like, this is not in-game footage. Like, guys, the game is out. Like, just... I don't know. Impact, finally. They're going to put the entire roster of TNA Impact. Let me play as Kurt Angle in Outriders. Oh, hey. There we go. Wait, is Nintendo putting out games? Oh, yeah. We already knew that. I'm pretty sure we already knew that. Right, huh? I don't know if all these... I have no idea if these games have already been announced or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Outriders is dead and did not make any money either. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It did not... It bombed in the end. Oh, hey. Finally, for all those rooftop parties these young millennials are having, now you can play Fall Guys on the Switch. I've never played Fall Guys. You're gonna tell me that this streamer is gonna like just run away from streaming to go do that? No, like you give up, you know, everything to be a streamer. You miss weddings, funerals, and birthday parties to be a streamer. She clearly doesn't care about the grind. I was also, remember, like Fall Guys is also going free to play. Maybe I'll check out Fall Guys when it goes free to play. But I'm assuming like this is also like, hey, remember this also coming to Switch and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they're making more
That was so fun
Outriders.
To see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece.
Oh, they're redoing the season, so like this new season
June
1.
21st
Okay.
Across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Frost Giant. What has Frost Giant done? Oh.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for it.
Okay.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
Okay. I think
hurry.
I think Frost Giant are like RTS people. Man, fuck. They should do fucking goddamn it, EA. Make a real-time strategy Mass Effect game. Make a turn-based XCOM style Mass Effect game.
Maybe onto something.
I don't know if these people are ex like EA, ex like Command and Conquer people or whatnot. For all we know, they could be ex, you know, Blizzard people, RTS people, and whatnot. Unless this isn't an RTS game, but I looked up Frost Giant Studios and it seemed like they were like ex-RTS people.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Maybe this is an RTS game and I'm talking about butt. Man, I'll tell you, maybe I've just gotten old and cynical in my time. But these like CG story trailers do nothing for me.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
They like this stuff. Doesn't do nothing for me. Like, way to go! This mech is shooting Diablo. Like, I kind of like to know, like, what the actual game is. Because the thing is that, like, I'll like the story if the gameplay is good. If the gameplay is bad, it's probably a lot less interesting. Is the game called Storm Coming? Oh, Stormgate. Okay. Stormgate sounds like the name of an RTS game. PlayStormgate.com. I'm going to go to PlayStormgate.com and we're going to find out.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS.
Okay, it is an RTS game.
Franchise.
Okay, I don't have
What is
to
a
look up this
Stormgate
website
then?
anymore.
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of
What
some
more
rare-
do you need
know,
to
you guys
explain?
coming
The
from
open up the
Blizzard,
gates
StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races,
and like bad stuff
tell
from
us
the
what
future
side
attacks the present or whatever he just said.
We're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we
Mhm.
saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that.
That archaeologist
intro
had a gun.
cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades.
Esports,
but,
we're going to be big on
opportunity for a lot of
esports.
innovation.
We're trying to be
I
big
know
in
you're gonna show
Korea.
us, I think some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any
The
sense of
RTS in a
what you wanna do for the gameplay in this
in a
game?
weird space, man.
Absolutely.
Like,
But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS, where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative.
I'm gonna
First
wait
off,
until he says this.
approachability. For one
Yeah.
thing, we're free to play, but no
Oh.
pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that.
You heard it
just to
first.
Lower that barrier to
My
entry. to get
Bitcoin
players
just
in.
dropped even
But we're
more.
also really
My
trying to
Bitcoin
be a
value
lot
just
more
dropped even
social.
more because they said no
So we'll be able
NFTs.
to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got
Is
3
the campaign
going to
be free to play?
competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much still being worked on.
Oh,
but
come on.
some
You're not going to
shots
sit here and
of,
fucking show
actual
concept art,
assets that
right?
we're
Like,
building
come
in
on.
Unreal Engine 5.
Wow.
I get
well,
it. Making games is hard, but that
2023 you said
doesn't
for the beta, so
do
people can
any.
sign up now. Get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is
whatever.
a brand new.
Listen, games are
RTS
coming in hot.
franchise coming from you guys. And
I
your
shouldn't be so
background and what you
picky,
did,
but
you know,
man,
Blizzard and
that
StarCraft. We're
doesn't
so
give me a
excited
lot
about
to go
this
off
team,
of.
Frost Giant. Thank you so much for.
What I was
giving
gonna
us
say is
your
like the
announcement
RTS
today on
genre's in
Summer
like a
Game
weird
Fest.
space. Like
so much for
Warcraft
having
3 Reforged fucking
All right,
bombed.
Frost Giant,
StarCraft's
Stormgate,
kind
keep
of
an eye
out there
for
doing
it.
its thing.
Now it's time
Age of
for
Empires
another
4
indie game announcement that I'm excited to
was
share with you. Highwater.
kind of an interesting, weird game, but yeah, I don't know. EA did that Command and Conquer remastered.
Radio keep you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
I like the idea of like kind of the peaceful apocalypse, right? Or like this peaceful kind of desolate world. Like you're just kind of vibing in the apocalypse. I think you could tell like some interesting stories with that. This looks cool. This looks neat. This looks like a video game. Is basically what I'm telling you. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna like play this or like whatever, but this looks more like a video game than that last one did. World ended on a sunny day. Those guys have guns. Are you gonna like shoot dudes? I'm guessing this is like a survival crafting thing.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change.
Adventure strategy
Now,
game. I was
speaking
close
of the
enough.
world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the
How come you didn't
development of
mention
games,
that during
including
Modern
Replaced
Warfare,
from
Geoff
Sad Cat
Keighley?
Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your
I mean,
work.
listen, you gotta cover this stuff somehow, right? Like if
All
people
right,
were expecting
our next
Replace
game is an official
to
selection of the Tribeca Games Festival.
come out and stuff
It's
like that, like
American
for
Arcadia, where
trailer,
you play Trevor,
gotta show it.
whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When
Wow,
you become
just like,
unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
I can never imagine it.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort.
Man, that sounds nice.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025.
Oh, this looks like We
broadcast
Happy Few.
immediately.
This like kind of gives me like We Happy Few vibes. This looks neat. This looks neat.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
That looks neat. American Arcadia. I give it a thumbs up.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's
Modern
Trouble
Warfare
in
2.
Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Coffee scene. Oh, is this what? Wait. No. What the hell is this? What? Wait, the people at Coffee Stain, the fucking the goat simulator people are making Dead Island? Oh. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Of all the trailers to spoof on, you're going to spoof on Dead Island 2, a game that doesn't even... Wow. Goat Simulator 2, huh? Ew. That's hilarious. Goat Simulator is a great game. I don't know what I want or need. Wait, what? Wait, there's not a... Wait. Is there a game called Goat Simulator 2? Hold on. No.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now,
There's not even a sequel
called.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
A tactical RPG
That's
from
funny.
Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM.
That's fucking funny. Yeah,
Heroes
call it
from the
Goat Simulator
Avengers
3,
and
even though there's not a game called Goat
crossover
Simulator
with
2.
Supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Is this Mick Gordon? Sure sounds like Doom music. Alright, I forgot Firaxis is making this. Right.
Surrender your pain to me.
Have they shown off gameplay of this?
Make you whole once more.
Have they? I don't know if I've actually like seen gameplay. At least I haven't personally.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck.
Wow, they're like
I'm gonna need some backup.
really going for that Marvel music, huh? Like the Marvel Studios music. They should bring back, listen. The only Marvel stuff I care about is they should bring back Marvel Heroes, damn it. So do I have to buy loot boxes to get that Spider-Man or what? Dude, that sounds so close to the Doom music. That's so funny. But not now, it doesn't. Oh, what did they do to you, Hulk? Well, you gotta get the Doctor Strange skin. I want zombie Doctor Strange from,
3, 2, 1.
from the Infinite Multiverse of Madness.
Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to
I
the
would
wonderful
love-
world of Cuphead. The
I would
delicious
love to
last
play
course.
Cuphead
Can you believe it?
without
We're only
getting
a
frustrated.
couple weeks away from
A
playing the delicious
couple
last
weeks
course
away?
DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming.
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here, and I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look you guys have taken.
They should make Cuphead easier to play. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
we absolutely
like,
did. I couldn't pinpoint
that's how
one
I
thing
feel.
that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design.
Oh, the music in Cuphead
and
is
of course, our new playable
amazing.
character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's
A little
brand new
something,
gameplay
huh?
footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious
Makes you
last
transform into a
course.
Canadian.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Yep. Man, fucking Cuphead looks so good. Ugh. Except I just don't want to like jump around and do all this shit. It's such a it is a fucking hard game. It really is. Yo, this looks fucking hard as hell. Yeah, what the fuck? Actually, I'll say this, and I don't usually like feel this way, but like, I'm not often jealous of people who play certain games, but I'm jealous of people who are able to play Cuphead and like have a good time and beat Cuphead. Like, I'm jealous of people who enjoy Cuphead. It's like, that's kind of a fucking weird thing to say, but I'm jealous of people who enjoy Cuphead. Simple as that. Because it's an incredible looking game.
Cuphead and who doesn't,
like
tomorrow
the gameplay makes sense. Like, I understand what it's asking of you. The music is gorgeous. Like, the music is incredible, but man.
Game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific.
So I thought, oh, maybe I'll check out like that Cuphead show. That Cuphead show is not good. Sorry, Geoff Keighley, that Cuphead show
with IM8
stinks.
Double Fine, then Devolver's marketing countdown to marketing. Tomorrow,
so Devolver's doing something weird.
Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass.
Looking forward to the Xbox
now
one.
We have some
like
exciting news
obviously,
from
I
Nintendo
guess.
Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Video game stories haven't come very far, have they? Oh. It almost gives me like weird, like jumping Flash vibes.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Yeah, it looks kind of like they made a modern looking jumping Flash. Which that's great, yeah. Cool. They should absolutely do that.
10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Oh, does this have the like dating from Killer 7? No. Dead 7? What the hell was that Grasshopper game with the dating and it was a character action game? Oh wow, that's soon. Okay, yeah, Neon, yeah, it looks cool. That looks cool. I feel like I've already forgotten like half the things I've seen. Oh, this game was announced a while back. Okay.
Now it's time for a game made
I'm so
by
out of the
a
loop with games,
single
man.
father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
He took the Midnight Fight Express going anywhere.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel.
Brawlers are back, baby. Or I'm assuming this is like a brawler, but like
together.
Brawlers are back. Okay, this isn't looking. I thought this was gonna be a little more brawler. Yeah, a little brawler-esque. Okay. Oh man, he just like. Okay.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. Well, I sat
This looks fun.
aside,
This looks neat.
dollar signs. Had the stink of corruption all over.
Ooh, this looks fucking cool.
You know who put it there? Nah, not
It's like Sifu, but easier to play.
Well, I ain't wearing it anymore.
Oh yeah, you just put that guy through the fucking sink.
We washed this whole damn city down.
Oh, okay, sure. The Midnight Fight Express looks fucking dope. Whoa. That looks cool. That looks really neat. Like, that looks like a brawler that seems like easier to play. Like, some of these brawlers have been a lot more difficult in recent years and stuff like that, so that looks awesome.
Next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right.
But you already have TerraCon. Why do you need to announce
Streams
Warframe
talk
stuff here?
All things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good.
I would
My
love
fellow
to like
Canadian.
Warframe.
I know. We got a lot. It just happen to always have these
Dude,
Canadian
that's right.
streams on the
Canadians
show.
represent. I shouldn't talk shit about
We do
Warframe,
well.
I guess.
We have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's
Finally.
right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know You have TennoCon coming up in July.
Yeah, that's what I'm
which is
saying.
your
Like, they already
big
have
kind of
TennoCon.
event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really.
Oh,
great
I can
stuff went
spend
live
money in
today.
this video game, huh?
Course, the
They
reason
want
I'm
my
here
damn money.
is to kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of
They're
confirm
gonna turn
what
Warframe
it is
into a
that Tenno
first-person
Live is
shooter. I don't know.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're gonna get your first look at the DeViri paradox.
Finally.
Oh shit, the DeViri paradox. And here I thought we were going to have to wait till TennoCon. 10 o'clock. It's actually afternoon
you're about
now.
to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
Yeah, well, Geoff Keighley's like, whatever the fuck she just said, roll the clip.
My child, my friend, what was done is done.
Are they just going back and making Dark Sector in, are they just making Dark Sector in Warframe? Because that would be really something. That guy kind of looks like the guy from Dark Sector. He just doesn't have a glaive. Also, he's riding like a space horse. Give that man a glaive.
For now.
Or two swords, that works too, but the guy from Dark Sector had a glaive. Just putting it out there, just saying. Just saying. I will not be covering TennoCon. In case people are asking, hey, Nitwit, what are you going to cover next? Are you going to cover more games events, whatnot, the latest and greatest in gaming? Fuck no. I'm not covering TennoCon. I will take us some sweet Twitch loot.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse.
Ooh, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. And you know what? Genshin Impact is not bad.
And this new trailer
So,
reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
well, it's anime, so you know those realms are going to be mad exotic and underage. Are they finally going to do like a good Star Ocean game for people who aren't crazy enough to play Star Ocean games? Also, this has to be. Did he say it was free to play? This must be free to play.
You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
Is that a space train?
Remember what you feel in this moment.
If they want to give me Star Ocean meets like Fantasy Star Universe,
At the end of the story.
I wouldn't say no. Like, I wouldn't say no. That's my commitment.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Man, sometimes when they announce this stuff, it's like you have given us no context,
And that's
or
not
you
all
assume
for
that
Monday.
everyone who's watching
Today,
this
I'm
is like.
excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away.
Anime
by what I've
GTA,
seen
all right,
so far. It was
finally.
announced a couple weeks ago, and it
Finally.
has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world
I feel like
premiere of
action
a
in
brand
Genshin
new
Impact is
look
pretty
at
fast-paced as
Zenless's
it is,
notable
but-
characters, armed enemies, and world.
Do I get to steal cars in this game? Do I get to have sex with prostitutes, kill them, and then take my money back? This is urban the way that like Jet Set Radio is urban. This is not urban the way Def Jam is urban, for lack of a better word. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, uh-huh. Man. I did not think watching this would make me feel like such an old man. So out of touch with games, but I'm like looking at some of the stuff and I'm like, man, like, yeah, like this looks cool, like this looks awesome, but like I really don't get like a good idea of what to expect from so many of these games that are announced. Now maybe these games are early in development, or again, maybe they're assuming that you've been following the marketing and release of these games a lot more closely than I might be, but yeah, I don't really know what to expect from Triple Z.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team...
I'm assuming, yeah, I guess it's safe to assume that like all these games have been in development for a super long time, and I've just forgotten about them or something. Oh, now you can play as this guy. Wait, is this a new... This must be a new TMNT game. Didn't they announce like a huge like collection of TMNT games? I like the music. Anyone No, this isn't developed for Hotman. Okay. Man, I am so fucking out of touch. Oh my god, Active Panda. I'm embarrassed. You know what? I don't want to talk shit, but like some of the video game sites that I have been following, you know, recently have not always done a great job of covering video games, and I'm not going to blame them and their coverage of games on my ignorance on some of these games, but man, I feel like I used to be in touch with games a lot more than I currently feel like I am. And again, no disrespect to the games media, but like, man, like I am just so out of the loop. So this is new, and then they're doing this, and then they're also doing the collection. Wow. A lot of games coming out like now, like in like next week. Like that's crazy. Oh, please let it be a new Army Man game. Oh no, this... What is this? Listen, bring back 3DO, make a new Army Men game. Is this Saints Row? Those Army Men games have been terrible. Those Army Men games are terrible. And if they make an Army Men game, they need to make one that's as bad as those PlayStation 1 games, but I would love it. This looks like Saints Row. This has to be Saints Row. Have they shown gameplay of Saints Row? Like, I don't really know what to expect from Saints Row. Other than that, it's... Oh, well, excuse me. Excuse me for assuming this game would... Ooh, little Latin flavor. Saints Row looks like Saints Row. Well, Super People looks kind of like Saints Row. Push Humankind even further. No, please don't push Humankind any further. Like, Humankind is at the brink of a lot of disasters, a lot of crisis. For the love of God, do not push Humankind any further. But wait, there's more. Rewrite. History. Aren't people already mad that like there's like a... Oh. Humankind's coming to... Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Like those games were on like Civilization, all that stuff was on consoles. So yeah, okay.
How far will you push humankind?
Put Humankind on consoles. Why not? I feel like, yeah, all these games eventually come to consoles in some way, shape, or form, right? Whether it be like Tropico or Civ or whatever.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era.
But what about the Attitude Era? Where's the civilizations from the Attitude Era? Come on.
Namco is bringing the mega popular
fuck, they got more
franchise back to
anime
video
in this
games
one.
with One Piece Odyssey.
One moment.
Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This
I'm still
trailer
here.
reveals
I'm
the
still here.
setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
I'm still watching. You just can't see me.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
I always did like the skeleton with the afro. Oh right, I just remembered that I've reviewed a One Piece game. Back when I used to write game reviews for a very short period of time, and I will say this. Like, I know Believe in Yourself and all that stuff. I was really bad at writing game reviews. I was really, really bad at it. I wasn't a very good writer. I wasn't very good. I thought I could do it, but I wasn't very good. Maybe if I give it another shot now, if I were to like seriously try to write, you know, written coverage of games, like maybe I'd be better at it. But man, I was bad at it at the time. But I reviewed one of these fucking games. It was a Dynasty Warriors game. This doesn't look like that.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure.
One
that
Piece.
awaits.
All mysteries are... Oh, this actually looks kind of nice. All mysteries are hidden. That's why they're mysteries.
Imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界。
Why? My memories. Okay, so then if this world is created by my memories, then it might as well be a Warriors game. I'll just say that.
Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the.
But actually, that looks cool. The make a JRPG. Yes, though, like these anime games should have bigger budgets. They should be better developed than a lot of them are. Like these licensed, branded JRPGs based off games, based off movies and TV and all this stuff. Like they should be better than they often are. So make a good One Piece game. I think that's awesome. Like that's a great idea. Like jokes aside, that game should be good. I hope that game is good for those who are going to play it. But the problem is that like even if that One Piece game isn't good, it probably will sell as many copies regardless of how good it is. Like that's one of the problems. Is like, oh, you make an Attack on Titan game, you make a One Piece game, you make like a whatever. Like sometimes it doesn't matter how good they are; they're gonna sell the same amount of copies anyways. It's kind of like the wrestling problem of like, well, why would you ever make a WWE game good? The same amount of people are gonna buy it anyways. You're just spending more money.
Card to reward your gaming purchases at
Nerd Wallet, get the fuck out of here.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products.
I have not bought anything on the Epic Game Sale. I have not bought anything. I bought Resident Evil
Be sure to claim your
recently.
copy before the sale ends on June 16th.
I should probably go get. Actually, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't because I've played Maneater, and Maneater is not a good game. Maneater is not a good game, so maybe it doesn't matter if I get the free version of Maneater or not. Well, what if I want to play Maneater like 6 months, 12 months, 24 months from now? Like, I don't know. But Maneater's not a good game, so why should I care if it's free on Epic?
You nuts?
Oh yeah, is this Samsung? Is this Samsung doing this? Yeah, that's interesting. They're putting all the streaming stuff on the Samsung TVs. I will say this, and I feel like maybe people aren't talking about this, but if I have enough money to buy one of these fancy Samsung gaming TVs, wouldn't I maybe be able to come up with the money to buy a console to play these games on? Like, that's the thing, is like with the price that you're often paying for some of these high-end TVs, like, how much is an Xbox? Like, how much is an Xbox Series S? Like, I don't even know how much an Xbox Series S is. One second. I'm gonna go to Amazon and I'm gonna type in Xbox Series S. An Xbox Series S is $379. Xbox Series S, $379. Right? Like, come on, man. Like, you're telling me that you can't get one of those instead of streaming those games? How much is an Xbox Series X? It doesn't say. I'm gonna go to the Microsoft Store and I'm gonna type in.
You're gonna get
Xbox
hit
Series.
with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League.
I heard this game's not great, which is a really fucking bummer. Like, I would love a good Mario sports game, but those Mario sports games have been so shit for so long. It's just such a bummer.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets.
There have been a lot
And
of
vocal
these,
performances from
like,
legendary
not a lot,
artists
but
like
like
Serge Tankian
a
from
surprising
System of a
number
Down.
for how
So
niche
by
of an
headbanging
idea it
this
is
and
of
mandatory,
like
we do recommend
shooter
it.
action
Our demo
game,
is
but you
live
move
now
to the
on
music.
Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms,
Isn't that a thing
so
that's
go
been
check
kind of
it
happening
out
for a little
and
bit?
slay to the beat.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of these, yeah. No. I gotta say, like, this does nothing for me. Like, I just want to play a shooter. I just want to play a shooter and shoot at my own pace. Oh, are they doing, like, licensed music? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Like, licensed metal music or whatever for this game. Okay, you got Trivium. I've heard of Trivium. I've heard of Lamb of God. I've heard of some of these bands. Okay. I take back some of the shit I just said about that game. Hey, I got System of a Down. Sure, why not? So if it's licensed metal music, that's an interesting idea. I think that's cool. If it was original, I think I'd be a little less on board. But really, what I actually want is I don't want the metal version of this. I want, like, they should make this game, but with rap music. There, I said it. They should make this metal shooter, but with rap music. That'd be fucking dope. Ugh. Not Outriders, Outsiders.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now,
They should do that, but with rap music.
PC, Xbox, and PlayStation
Okay.
for you to play for free.
I'm not talking shit about those
Next up,
rhythm shooters
a new
anymore.
game launches tomorrow. The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This
Oh, The Quarry's out
spiritual
tomorrow.
successor
Okay,
to
great.
Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's
Really?
getting
They got
great
David
reviews.
Arquette?
This is one of those
Oh, man.
binge-worthy teen
WCW
horror
heavyweight
entertainment
champion of the
experiences
world, David
where every
Arquette.
choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch.
I did not realize they had David Arquette for this.
Family is the most important thing.
Oh, this looks good. some
your whole
good-looking
family,
faces.
You know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well, and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope. How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope, and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What is the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
Some reviews for this have been out saying like this is like a good playthrough once. It's also not maybe as good as
911.
Until Dawn.
Who says 911?
I feel like they've been really trying to chase this Until Dawn thing, and like I feel like none of these games have been as good as Until Dawn. This looks a little bit goofier. This looks a little bit sillier. I don't know if that's just the way they're marketing it, but
It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules.
But I feel like this is kind of gone. Like this is a little bit different than than Heavy Rain. Like because Until Dawn is very much like not only referential, you know, in terms of referential in terms of like the films and the stuff that's inspired by, but almost like self-referential because of the teen drama that kind of it encompasses, right? Like
here's your exclusive new look.
like basically people in Until Dawn talk like normal people compared to people in Heavy Rain, and it's not just because French people made Heavy Rain. There was something like a little bit different to what Heavy Rain is trying to do compared to Until Dawn. But Until Dawn's great. I just wish that like they'd make a game as good as Until Dawn, but I feel like they might have struck lightning. Capture lightning in a bottle that first time around.
I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm
boy,
cards,
am I
you can
crafting cards
activate
in this
the
game?
portal. Beware though. Foul things.
There are other ways to depict perks and leveling up and upgrades in games that aren't cards. And sometimes they do the exact same thing as what a card system would do. But every time I hear like equip cards, like I'm out. Like Back for Blood and its card system and all this stuff, like I was so not interested. And the idea of like crafting cards, like I just not in this sort of game. No. This looks awesome though. Like graphically, this looks like super cool. But yeah, I don't know about crafting cards. I also don't know how I feel about crafting, and just this game graphically looks cool. It's got like a cool aesthetic and vibe, but I don't think I want to play it. Oh, but that looks so neat.
Think but this.
Oh.
And all is mended.
That looks cool.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the
Get it?
reboot
The
of
Saints are
Row
marching in?
revealed last year at Gamescom, and today we're happy
Okay,
to announce
finally.
the launch
Now
of the
Nitwit
Boss
won't be
Factory
so
demo
out of
across
touch with
PC
video
and
games.
console.
I've heard of
Lets you
Saints
design
Row.
and set up your
Talked
character.
about Saints Row.
Since it's
Show me
Saints
Saints
Row,
Row
you
so I
guys
know
are
what the
gonna have a lot
fuck's
of fun with
going
this
on.
one. Check it out.
Hopefully this is actual gameplay. For the love of God.
Guys?
You gotta do something to capture people's attention.
So what do we build next?
Me.
No, I don't. I get it. I get it. Be the swaggest. Saints Row is so stupid. Saints Row is so dumb. I love it. Okay. They really want you to customize your own boss, huh?
The show, baby.
Wow, they really made that dude, huh? They made that dude. Man, I'll say, like, that character creator looks pretty phenomenal. That looks pretty fantastic. I'm also a little surprised they're not showing, like, actual gameplay. Maybe I'll just go look up the gameplay for... I mean, I guess I don't need to look up the gameplay for this. I know what I'm going to get. Oh, finally, maybe I can make Thunder Rosa in this game. You know what? Actually, I thought about, like, if I were to play Saints Row, I might try to make, like, a wrestling character, like, make a current wrestler or something. Make a wrestler and then kind of go from there. Yeah, I know. I do. You're just not going to have superpowers.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay.
They're making a new Warhammer game?
40K Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide
Oh, right. They announced this a while ago. Okay, yes. Now I'm catching. Now I know.
To team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Whoa. Xbox exclusive, baby.
Manufacturer MHL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage.
If Vermintide wasn't so strict about its co-op, I probably would have played it.
Hopefully save the day.
Because it looked really neat.
Get in. Access the operations array and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like I want to play these, like, look, I work alone. It is what it is. I work alone. This looks great. This looks like fun. Like, that's why I didn't play the Anacruise. That's why I, like, gave up on Back 4 Blood. Like, so many of these games just assume you want to play with other people. And I get it. It probably makes it hard to design a game with co-op in mind when solo is an option. So, like, you know, don't get me wrong in that regard, but man, I just want to fucking play games alone so much of the time. Also, Active Panda, you should play Dark Alliance before it leaves Game Pass. They're pulling Dark Alliance from Game Pass. And speaking of not a fun experience, you should finally play some Dark Alliance before that leaves Game Pass. You're not gonna try Dark Alliance? Oh, you're really missing out. You're really missing out.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience.
Is it Silent Hill?
Return to the world of Layers of Fears.
Oh,
Get
okay.
a dose of this.
I have one or two of the Layers of Fear games.
Said insanity runs in our family.
You know what? Maybe that's an option. Like, scared out of my wits and all this stuff. I fucking love Resident Evil 7. Like, I cannot get over how awesome Resident Evil 7 is. But maybe Resident Evil 7 is going to be the thing that gets me into some other horror games. I think Layers of Fear 1 or 2, or both. Observer's more like cyberpunk horror. Blair Witch is no good. Blair Witch was bad. I think I played a little bit of Blair Witch and it wasn't great. Layers of Fear is a pretty straightforward, like, haunted house game. Like, like no combat, jump scares, creepy atmospheres, like puzzles. Like, Layers of Fear is like the closest to like being in a video game haunted house that I've felt, having played just a little bit of it. So Layers of Fear is cool. I don't know if we needed a third one.
Now I see it.
But it looks cool, like it looks good, and like I like looking at the creepy paintings. I like walking through the creepy haunted house, so maybe I'll give Layers of Fear another shot and do that as a scared out of my wits.
You really shouldn't.
Also, Unreal Engine 5, like that's gonna look awesome, right? Like Unreal Engine 5, this game probably is gonna look fucking gorgeous when it comes out. But also, this looks, Layers of Fear, based off what I played, is very much like a walk through this haunted house. There are creepy paintings and creepiness. Like, this seems to be taking a lot of these ideas and concepts a lot further. You know, your pirate ships or whatever the fuck is going on in this. So, interesting.
Now, I break free.
That's hilarious. They're calling it Layers of Fears. Oh my god, Layers of Fears. Layers of Fears. Not since Demon's Souls have we seen such a ridiculous name. Oh god, speaking of ridiculous, man, I hope this game is good, but I have not been convinced. This is a game I've seen footage of. This doesn't look very good. This game does not look good. I would rather play Batman Arkham Origins than this fucking thing. It's a shame. This game should be good. Does not look it.
And warm welcome from WB Games Montreal.
But hey, shout out to the Canadians.
Producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Didn't they do this already? Yeah, they very well could have. I don't know. So far, not seeing a lot of gameplay.
And then this city became my home.
I don't need like a CG story trailer for fucking Nightwing. Come on.
Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Here's the thing I've realized, you know, following the footage of Gotham Knights is none of these people are as cool as Batman. Not a single one. Red Hood is probably the closest to being as cool as Batman. Probably followed by is Batgirl or Batwoman in this? Batgirl? Like Robin? Like Robin's not that cool. Come on now. Like, I know that they have been depicted in cooler, more interesting ways in the past, but based off what they're showing me in this game, none of these, I'd rather just play as Batman in this game.
I got this, Bruce.
Wow, boy, they really didn't show gameplay for this, huh? What the fuck? Video game marketing? Like, just show the game footage. Like, show the actual game. Game's out in October, come on.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been
remaking
an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans. And
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people.
What
about
hasn't leaked, Geoff Keighley? Everything has leaked.
It is a, it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
I still haven't played Last of Us Part 2.
9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters and this journey and this world mean so much to them.
Well, just wait till that HBO show comes out, and then everyone gets mad about it.
Amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2, early this year, passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units.
10 million copies, man! I did not realize that like Last of Us is fucking huge and popular.
And now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Yeah, let's just spread Naughty Dog nice and thin, why don't we?
So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is
What Last of Us 2 on PC?
Multiplayer mode has evolved.
Oh, who
It
gives
is
a
team's
fuck about
ambition. They really
multiplayer?
wanted to do
Come on.
something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years.
Great.
The ambition has grown. and we're not
Great. Make a
quite ready to
standalone
fully
version so
unveil
that
it.
I
We're
don't
ready
have to
lift the
play
curtain
it.
A little bit.
I don't
just
have
give
to
you,
think
like,
about
an
it.
update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
I
but
bet
what-
this
what I
game's free to
can
play.
tell you,
Whoa!
Is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it.
This has to this has to be free to play, right? This is probably something that like Bungie's helping them with too, to some extent.
Every day it feels like up in Calgary they're
Considering-
filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality's so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game.
This might be the first video game
I just can't, I couldn't be
turned
proud of,
movie
like, again,
TV show
Craig,
thing
the
that's
whole
actually
squad, everybody
authentic.
That's up there. And they're actually their last day of
No,
filming
I take that back.
is
That
tomorrow.
Postal movie is bad the
entire
way those
series,
games are bad.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration.
Also, yeah,
and
filming it
trust
on
that
well, that's
exists
because they're
between
trying to film it on the
HBO. They
cheap,
invited
right? They're just trying to film. They're like HBO probably did not put a lot of money. Like they're not spending Game of Thrones level of money on this, right? They're probably not spending.
Museum that players
Trying to
might
think
know
of
from the
other
game.
HBO shows. They're not spending
And I really have to
Barry
talk
levels
about
of money on
Pedro
this. They're not
Pascal and Bella
spending.
Ramsey, and not only
They're not.
directing,
Yeah, they're
but
not
seeing
spending
them
the
build other
Wire,
episodes.
Curb Your
They've thrown
Enthusiasm
themselves
levels
into
of
this
money
role,
on this. This is
for
probably
a
one of the
whole
cheapest
year.
things that HBO's probably
Watching the
produced. So I
nuance
guess
they
that's
bring
why
to
they're
these
filming it in
characters,
Alberta.
their relationship
But
on and off camera,
part
I can't help
of
but think about
The Last of
Troy
Us
Baker
is the
Nasty
way
Dog.
that it
It felt
represents
so similar to the
America
chemistry
in
those two
the
actors
apocalypse,
had when we
America,
made the game.
decline of
And it
kind of
really
Western
feels like this is
civilization
gonna
through
be
the lens of
something special. And
certain
I will
pockets of
say this will
America
be the
during the
most
apocalypse.
authentic
So
video game adaptation
if
yet.
you
Well, I
get
mean, the
that
first
from
image they put out,
Alberta,
and
like
it
in
feels
filming
like
in
the video
Alberta,
game,
that's
everything that I've
awesome.
seen,
But
both public and other stuff,
so
makes it feel sort of
far,
super
I
legitimate
don't
set,
have
and
a
that's
lot
awesome
of
to
hopes
see,
for this
Joel and
show.
Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year.
That
That's
guy's supposed to
coming
be
as well.
Joel.
Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
Okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, for you fucking kidding me? Get this
Troy's back
motherfucker!
again.
Oh,
Hello.
god damn it, Troy Baker.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it wasn't, it has to be more than just like kind of like a
I feel
wink
like
to
they're
the camera and
shoehorning
a
in
cameo.
Ashley
These
Johnson
are
and
real
Troy
roles
Baker into
that we're
this.
keeping under wraps for now.
Like I feel like this is
but man,
this
I'm
is
bummed
like
that
the
I couldn't be
equivalent
there
of
for
having Nolan North in that
There's
Uncharted
been so
movie
much stuff
as a
so,
cameo,
so
because
on the internet, there's so much
people who are going to
talk
watch this
about
who are
what's
fans of the
revealed, and I
show
think
might not like
they
it,
kept
but they can at
complete
least point to
secret.
Ashley
You were
Johnson
up
and
there,
Troy
you
Baker and say,
filmed
"Well,
your
hey,
roles by
they're
now,
they
obviously.
got these guys.
secrets with
Come on,
this
they got these guys in
franchise
it.
is
How
that
bad
we've
can it
all
be?"
had, like,
But it's
we've
like
Except for today.
my favorite thing about that
Yeah.
Uncharted movie was that like half a second cameo of Nolan North. And if I watched this, I'd be able to at least say, "Hey, that's Troy Baker, that's Ashley Johnson." Like that's great, but I don't know.
Crew, I have to
Do you
say,
need these guys in the show if
when
you
I
already
walked out
have
on
people
set,
who are
to be met with literally every person.
Yeah,
that
I was
met on
expecting
that
Pedro.
crew,
Yeah, like
is
when you say
such
actors from the show,
fans
show me
of this
Pedro
game, and they
Pascal.
all
Come on.
Knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because they were fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person.
Pedro Pascal
like,
was too busy to show up to this.
it's like
They got The Rock. They got The
coming
Rock. They
to
interrupted
life,
The
but
Rock's like workout
much
session
more
to
than that. I feel
promote
like I
his
can't fully
fucking energy
explain it,
drink. You
but
can't
I am
get Pedro
so
Pascal
excited
to
be
like
part of
FaceTime
it,
in or something.
and
Come on.
Just, I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. It's. I love.
Oh
the
yeah,
story.
the people.
I love.
Wait,
just
are you
being
telling me
part
that
of
the
it.
people that are making this are
Seriously,
telling
the
you
fact
that they
you
think
guys
it's
are
going to
in
be
it
good?
and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave, and are these characters we know from the
Jeff
game?
Keighley, come on, man. We got 10 minutes left. We got like 12, maybe 15 minutes left.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Oh, yeah? You think
All
it's
right,
already
well,
on Twitter by now?
Let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version.
Yeah, don't talk
of the
about,
first
yeah,
game
listen,
that wasn't
Jeff Keighley,
encumbered by any
pretend Twitter isn't
technology.
there.
Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original
I'm on Twitter.
vision.
You should ignore me.
We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC, and instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look
Wait,
at the
did they
Last
say-
of Us Part 1.
Wait, did they say it's coming to PC? Wait a minute. If this is coming to PC, I will play this game again.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
If this game's coming to PC, I'll play it again.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Dude, they are so giving it. Well, no, they're actually putting. I think they're putting. This looks like they're putting more effort into it than that Skyrim special. Oh, that's also soon.
I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
No, this looks like. Oh, The Last of Us VR. Sure, put it in VR.
Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about.
You know what? I changed my mind. I don't think I want to play this game. I'll just play 2.
Get you killed.
No, I don't. I'm good.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Okay, so not. Oh, also in development for PC. Okay, awesome, great.
Truly one of my favorite games.
Just
of the
put
past
2 out
decade.
on
Guys,
PC. Come
what's
on,
your
cowards.
reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah, that last mission in the hospital is pretty fucking good. It's some of the best like combat. Yeah, the hospital, like the best stealth action combat encounter
Yeah, actually,
in
we came up with a process where
fucking
we could
any
take the
game.
original,
That shit is so intense. It
animation
is
that we did for the
awesome.
faces
But
and kind
everything
of, like,
else
retarget it on
is
the Q
good.
rigs that have a
But
lot more fidelity. And the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid. the
oh,
model,
this is
rebuilt
okay.
everything.
Hold on.
Everything was
Hold
rebuilt
on.
from the ground up. Same
Okay,
art
Joel looks
director,
better.
re-art
Ellie
directed
looks
the whole thing
worse.
From the ground up.
We can't go back, but I actually think I like the design of Ellie better in the remastered than whatever. I'm not going to be picky. Who fucking cares?
What you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone.
Oh, the combat. Okay, cool.
Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5.
Yes,
and
they keep
PC.
referencing the show.
We
Like
wanted
we
to have
we know
definitive
you're making
version.
this for the show. You're making this as like
Now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played?
you
the
know
game?
brand synergy marketing.
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory
The show?
before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2.
That doesn't seem
This
like
is the
that
last one
crazy.
played literally
I feel like if
2
you're gonna
years
do
ago,
Last
we're
of Us,
celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So
like if
it
you
looks like I'm
want to
definitely
play
gonna be up
both
for
Last
another
of Us
game.
1 and 2, you should probably play those games back to back. Like that, I think is a very. That's not that crazy, Troy Baker.
It's really when you
It's
play
the
it,
least
when you see it
craziest
in
thing you've
motion,
said
it's
on
really
stream
night and
today.
day from what it used to be.
I imagine
Is that you played
think
them
of the
back
Last
to
of Us
back.
2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole all the new animation system, the new AI system. everything
No.
we've learned from, like,
To answer your
Uncharted 4,
question,
Last
no.
of Us
I think
2
Troy
applied
Baker
to
is too
this,
busy
again, to give
to
that
play the
extended
games
version.
he's voiced
Just to
in.
give a quick shout out.
He's too busy
this project is
reading
headed up by
lines
Matthew
from Dan
Gallant
Reichert's
and
book
Sean Sky. And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot
into
more
a
about it over the
microphone
weeks leading up
to
the
play the games
release
he's voiced in.
September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
We're making Uncharted
Still making
5.
games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now.
Oh, funny. Yeah, just leak the thing that he's working on. Sure,
We have
why
a new
not?
project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited
Thank you.
about that. All
Thank you,
Summer
Geoff
Game
Keighley.
Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet of Lana. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
I feel like they're saving the
Stream
best
them
one
all
for
at
last, right? Like like
summergamefest.com.
Xbox and Bethesda
As
have
for
to
me, I'll
deliver,
see you
right?
again in
Especially
August
because they
when we
have
are
like no
back
games
live
currently
in
coming out
Cologne,
for
Germany for Gamescom opening night live on August 23rd. And then the Game
For all
Awards
this, right?
will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Okay. We're just gonna let's just quickly kind of cover what we saw and whatnot. Making games is hard. Marketing, promoting games is hard. You have assholes like me on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube and all this stuff, like being snarky and being shitty and all that stuff. But there is a real distinct, my closet is open. There's a real distinct lack of like actual gameplay footage in so many of these games. And so many of those games that were shown are close to coming out, or reasonably close to coming out, even within like this calendar year. Like Gotham Knights is coming out, and they didn't show like what does Nightwing like play like, what like skill trees, anything like that. And it's frustrating because like I have to, as like a consumer, like I have to rely on a service like Game Pass at that point to say, well, is this game any good? Like, yes, I could watch people stream it on Twitch and YouTube, and I can read reviews, and I can go to, IGN or GameSpot or see what Jeff Gerstmann has to say. I can go to all these places and like get opinions on video games. But if I wanted to know for myself ahead of time of what to expect from this game, they really have done a pretty bad job in a large amount of the games shown today. Maybe not a large amount, a portion of the games shown today. Do not show gameplay footage. They don't show what to expect from the game. And maybe we'll get past that as COVID, changes, as developing during the pandemic changes and all that stuff. But like, man, it's really hard to get excited about some of these games when you don't know what to expect. And when I say relying on a service like Game Pass, like Game Pass is probably going to be the only place where I'll be able to get an honest opinion, or at least get like a proper experience with the game, without needing to invest, $70 into Call of Duty, like $70 into Gotham Knights and stuff like that. And I say that because there are a number of AAA games that are going to come out on Game Pass. There are also going to be a number of indie games that are coming out on Game Pass. And I feel like indie games try to do a better job of showing gameplay footage, right? Like they need to show what this is so that you can buy it, right? Or Active Panda says, just to add to that, call me crazy, but I feel like companies did a better job on showcasing their games when E3 was still a thing. Yeah, I think they get a lot more media coverage. I think they got like a lot more, you know, you might get like CNN to show up, or you might get MSNBC, or, you know, like whoever, right? You might get, you know, somebody from some major media, you know, news source might come down and check it out and be like, video games are crazy. Here's Mario. He's throwing his hat. And then when you throw the hat, you turn into a Goomba or whatever, right? Kirby's eating stuff. Mouthful mode. Mystic Donkey. What's going on? We're just talking about Summer Game Fest. Thank you for stopping by. So that's kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like maybe they've done a better job because there were more eyeballs on E3. E3 was I don't know, like just got done watching. Okay. Like obviously E3 was a more popular thing than where Summer Game Fest is right now, right? And I don't know if Summer Game Fest is ever going to grow to be as popular of a thing as E3. So I can see why, you know, Active Panda, you might say that like, oh yeah, they did a better job showcasing the games back when E3 was a thing. I don't know if I agree or not, because it's kind of hard to go back. But I feel like there was maybe a little bit more to some of the presentations. You did sometimes get like more hands-on stuff, like, I don't know, here's Phil Harrison, you know, playing fucking Lair on a PlayStation 3, and it's like, oh, look at the 6-axis, look at all this stuff. And you're like, well, Lair looks like shit, but at least now I know. But maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to maybe get around the fact that maybe, hey, Gotham Knights doesn't look so hot. Like maybe the people making Gotham Knights, maybe the Warner Brothers people know that like Gotham Knights doesn't look so good. So why show Nightwing, like actual footage of Nightwing, when you can get excited about the idea of being Nightwing, the story that you're going to experience as Nightwing? Like they maybe games marketing is getting to a point where, it has for a long time, I feel like, but now because you can get such like spicy takes, you can get people just destroying shit, you can get people leaking footage, like the stakes are so high that if you are making a bad game, why show it in a positive light, or why show it in a strong presentation that leaves people with a negative taste in their mouth, right? Like if they really dived in, and maybe they will, or maybe they have, I don't know, but and I don't want to pick on Gotham Knights, but if they were to do a significant preview of a game that looks the way Gotham Knights does, you might say, well, fuck, I'm not going to spend $70, $80 on that. Like, you fucking crazy. Like that. I'd rather play, again, like the thing that I said was I'd rather play Arkham Origins, which is harsh, but fair. So overall, like, I feel like, you know, this, Summer Game Fest is cool. I'm glad Geoff Keighley's doing it. Shout out to the Canadians. But yeah, I don't know. Like, again, some of those AAA games, like you don't see a lot of footage about what to expect from that game. And again, maybe that's part on me. Like, maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I need to go look up what to expect from some of these games. Maybe I need to go look up, like, oh, what is going on with, like, if I go to YouTube right now, and I'm not going to maybe show this off, but, like, if I type in, like, Saints Row gameplay footage, like, how come they couldn't show, like, one of the customized Saints that they were showing off running around doing what that game allows you to do, right? I might just pause this for just a moment. But then it's also stuff like, oh, are you really going to, like, sit there and, like, show, like, 5 minutes of, like, Goat Simulator 2 gameplay? Like, you know what Goat Simulator is. Like, you're not fooling anybody. Like, you don't need to, like, I don't know, here, just, man, they're not showing a lot of actual gameplay in this trailer either, are they? Huh. I'm just currently watching whatever this YouTube footage is from whatever. But yeah, pushing back over to me. Some Games Fest, that's in the books. I'm looking forward to seeing what Bethesda and Xbox have to show. I feel like the stakes are a lot higher for Xbox and Bethesda because Xbox has so few exclusive currently slated to come out. They have so few games, a lot of unknowns, right? Like they shipped Halo, but man, they did not ship the Halo game that a lot of people wanted, right? I'm not saying I'm that person. Like I played the campaign and I fell off of the multiplayer. There's probably not anything they can do to bring me back in that isn't me being like, oh, I kind of would like to play a Halo shooter. I guess I could go play the latest Halo because that's still relevant, right? I'm really looking forward to Forza. I bought a goddamn racing wheel. Like I'm looking forward to driving real cars and instead of doing Forza Horizon, driving on, real world locations. Like let's get into it, right? Like let's take, the things that have changed with cars, the things that have changed with game development, the advancements that and the step backs that games like Forza Motorsports and Gran Turismo have like let's learn from some of this stuff and like really make an awesome, maybe serious or more sim focused driving game. What the fuck is Fable, right? Like you don't have Peter Molyneux stinking up the joint anymore with his over promising and under delivering. So what does Fable look like now, right? And everything else that Halo that the Microsoft has, and that's not even counting like Bethesda. Like when are we going to get Wolfenstein 3? Youngblood is not a good game. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, like Youngblood is bad. It is a 2 out of 5 star game. Like I would go as far as to say like Youngblood is a 2 out of 5 star game, right? But at the time I was like, well, this is the only stuff that I can get from the Wolfenstein story, and it did not leave me satisfied, especially after the cliffhanger that you experienced playing Wolfenstein, the old Colossus, the new world, whatever the fuck Wolfenstein 2 is called. So like, what is Wolfenstein, with Bethesda now owned by Microsoft? What is that dark, that dark, what the fuck, dark, perfect dark? What is perfect dark? Like what's up with Gears, right? Like so many unknowns with Microsoft. My only hope is that if they show off these games and they talk about them, I want gameplay footage. I think we're at a point now, and this may be my final point. I think we're at a point now where so many of these games are so predictable and so like, yeah, I know they're making Elder Scrolls, right? Like, of course, they probably didn't even need to announce like 5 years ago or whenever. Like, they didn't need to announce Elder Scrolls 6. We knew Elder Scrolls 6 was coming, right? We didn't know about Starfield because it was a new IP. But so many of the games are so predictable now that I feel like when they announce it, and again, a lot of this stuff has changed with game development because of COVID-19. I know that. I feel like I'm not overstepping anything I'm saying, because this has nothing to do with the people that are making these games and more to do with the people that are marketing and presenting and advertising these games. And again, it has nothing to do with Geoff Keighley, because Geoff Keighley's like, fuck, I got to fill 2 hours. So what do you got? We'll talk to this lady about Cuphead. We'll talk to Troy Baker about the maybe shitty HBO show or whatever, right? But like when they sit down to actually like show these games, like let's see the games. Let's see what these games are. You lose a lot of context of the story by just showing a guy talking about aliens, right? Like I know what he's talking about because I've seen the Aliens movies, but like, do I actually care about the story as it's presented in this trailer? Like fucking no. No one, I don't think, leave a comment, disagree, get mad at me all you want, but have you ever walked away from a game trailer saying, man, that story sounds really awesome, that story sounds super cool, I can't wait to like experience the story in this game? Or has it always been the gameplay looks awesome, the graphics look cool, right? Like the soundtrack, like the actual mechanical parts, soundtrack maybe not, but it depends on how it's implemented, as we've seen in our rhythm shooters. But like, what does that stuff look like? Like, what does a game actually look like? That's the thing that excites me. So I walk away from Summer Game Fest being like, yeah, the future of games looks brighter than ever, I guess, because games are coming out. So, of course, I'm going to be happy about the future of games because games are coming out. But yeah, I don't know. Like if you have an opinion, let me know. You can tweet at me at GNITTWITT. This coverage will also be on YouTube later. So go ahead and leave a comment or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I spent a lot of time complaining, and I didn't feel like I did a lot of that complaining to be like the shitty YouTuber, Twitch streamer, like, man, everything's bad. Like, no, like I want to be excited for these games. I want to like look forward to these games, and there were cool looking games shown, and there were games shown that don't look cool because they didn't show the game that could turn out to be cool games. But I feel like I'm just talking in circles. It's been a long stream. I like doing this just chatting stuff, so maybe we'll explore some just chatting stuff in the future. Looking at some games, covering some games, kind of in a different perspective, because I feel like I have a lot to say. I feel like what I have to say isn't so crazy, even though I am just talking to myself in my bedroom. But I'm also talking to you. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi, kicking it with me today on the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do a variety show tomorrow. So we might do some talking, might do some games. We'll probably do a little bit of both. And that is starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you like what you saw, drop a follow, drop a subscription to the YouTube channel. Find me all over the place. But yeah, that is going to do it. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some talking. We'll do some gaming. And, maybe we'll look at some of the other stuff that gets shown off. Maybe we'll check out Netflix Geeked. Oh, I doubt it. All right. We'll see you then. Take it easy.